a very good morning, dear viewers. This is Kings TV. Yeah, you are watching your favorite show. This is Morning Zoo, right here at Kings TV.
Sure.
And here at Morning Zoo, we usually dig deep into newspaper. We got to dig deep to what is happening in news, because it is not everything in news that we got covered.
Sure.
But in newspaper, we get to dig deep and we know what is right happening inside our country and also outside the country. I will be your host today, and my name is Moses Wanchiko.
And I, Brenda Kinote, and here we got the Standard.
I have the Daily Nation, and what is getting into my eyes, it is queries on tycoons state house visit. Do you know what is tycoons? Tycoons are those great business people who have achieved it, maybe in the real estate, great businesses. Those are what we are referring as to tycoons. Queries on tycoons state house visit. I have to dig deep to this story because this one, it is a sweet one, and we have to know what is really happening inside the state house that is. Remember guys, to follow us on our social media platforms: Facebook,
Kings TV,
YouTube,
Kings Fraternity,
and TikTok is KingsTV_13. Or you get also to send us your views about the story. This is the headline, that is queries on tycoons state house visit, on our WhatsApp number, that is 0116 805 496. Brenda, I don't know what is catching your eyes on the Standard.
What is catching my eyes here on the Standard? It's ODM cracks deepening.
ODM cracks deepening.
Yes, it's saying Orange Party is trying to straddle power and opposition, and the law may not let it. As quiet talks with President William Ruto's UDA gather pace, legal experts warn the party is trapped in a binding marriage to Azimio that it cannot simply wish away. The maneuver has ignited a brutal internal war, pitting a pro-government faction eager to cut deals with State House against their hands, fighting to keep ODM from striding into political submission with Uhuru Kenyatta reshuffling Azimio. ODM risk tearing itself apart. That we see it in the page 4 and 5 of the Standard.
It is a clear indication that we can see that ODM, there is a high probability that ODM and UDA, they might got is it a good couple? Can you call it a couple? But we can see that Uhuru Kenyatta had a meeting with the ODM people, and he said that he decided to choose like Kalonzo Musyoka as the party leader. Is it?
Yes, and you know, if they want to party with the UDA, they must get out there to Azimio.
With the Azimio.
Yes,
sure.
But it's impossible.
It is impossible.
Yes.
But according to you, Brenda, do you think that ODM and UDA, it can set the politics that they will relax? Let me say, use the word. Will the politics relax?
No. Hey, it will be so impossible.
Impossible.
Because we say that some of the politicians in ODM, in that ODM party, they say if they merge together with the ODA, they must have the half-half.
For sure.
Yes. Because
you can see that some of the leaders in the ODM party, they are saying it is either the party, it is either fully to UDA, or rather imalizwe yote, si ndio? Hatujui vile itakuwa, lakini inaitwa politics. They are so sweet, and what is behind the curtains, for us Kenyans, it is hard for us to understand it.
Now here there is a dilemma that they are saying, legal trap and political overreach. ODM remains legally bound to the Azimio One Kenya coalition and cannot lawfully negotiate or enter a new alliance with UDA without formally existing. So you see, they are still in the Azimio Umoja coalition. and they want to go to UDA.
To UDA.
I don't know what your views about that.
Okay, my views is, okay, for me, I normally say one thing. Whenever it comes to politics, okay, there are those leaders in the Azimio, they want to join the UDA, the UDA.
Yes.
But there are those leaders, they want to retain their party, is it?
Yeah.
So, unajua inalingana, the reason as to why me as a leader in Azimio, I want to join UDA.
Yeah.
Me as a leader in Azimio, I want to retain my party. There are those reasons. Because there is no way that you can tell me, like Kalonzo Musyoka, right now Kalonzo Musyoka, he's celebrating. Because now he's the leader.
He's the leader of the Azimio.
And Uhuru Kenyatta, what he did like, Azimio is, right now it is like, that, inaitwa ile jiko ya manini matatu, ile ya nini tatu, ile mawe tatu. Ni kama hiyo jiko saizi, that chama. So Uhuru Kenyatta, what he did, alichukua kuni akaeka.
Yeah,
because
right now they are just fighting for themselves.
They are just fighting among themselves.
Yeah.
Because we can see before Uhuru Kenyatta held a meeting with the party, there were those small fights here and there, but it is all about politics. Lakini sasa akakuja akasema, Kalonzo Musyoka, you know what? You are the leader.
And even Junet Mohammed was removed as the secretary. Was it the secretary?
Yeah, sure.
There is also another quote that is written here, gripping internal fractures. The party is split between functions, pushing for accommodation in government, and those determined to preserve ODM's opposition identity, with Azimio signaling an organization at war with itself. And there is also another thing they have written here. By flirting with UDA, while Azimio is being reconstituted, ODM risks surrendering its dominions in the opposition without securing meaningful power in government.
According to the story about the ODM, UDA, okay, for us, we as Kenyans to understand this, we don't know how these are will land, but let's hope for the very best for the chamas, because we don't know, ukisikiza ground sana sana, unasikia a lot of many of Kenyans, they are saying that UDA ni kama imenunuliwa na ODM ni kama imenunuliwa na UDA. So
let's wait and see what will happen. Yes, there is another story here. Biting hunger keeps learners out of school. This is the situation in northern Kenya, where there is a lot of drought there, in Isiolo especially. Many children are not going to school because of hunger.
Now, it is an irony to find that these started last year, June.
Sure.
Last year, June, because not because even of the drought, because kulikuwa mpaka na vita. Sindio, kulikuwa na vita baina yao.
And to make it even the matter was, the Nyota Fund is being found. You have given even 50K.
Even 50K.
But there, people are suffering. They are dying of hunger. And children are not going to school. Yeah.
But and the same, I think also the place has an MP, of course, is it? And the MP, he's just quiet. He's just looking things going downwards. While else, in some counties, the education is like free.
Sure, like Murang'a.
Like Murang'a, and you find in the where the drought is.
Yeah, here they are saying families on the move with their animals to escape biting water shortage and insecurities. So they are moving from their place going to their another. Then Red Cross says over 2 million people, including over 784,000 children in their situation. Just imagine, children. They are so innocent.
And I heard that even the classrooms, they have turned to be some classrooms, they rules. Right now some classrooms ni mazizi ya ng'ombe na nini. You can imagine.
Yeah, even there are some in school, they are going to school just because so that they can get food, because they are being wanapikiwa kwa shuleni.
Wanapata kile kidogo pale shuleni because when they go home food ni hectic. Even the government wafanya at least kakitu tu kidogo, si ndio? Because Hunger, njaa.
You
Njaa na
can't
ukame.
say, yeah. Another thing here in the standard, it's IBC faces big credibility test amid changes at the secretariat. We see on Tuesday, the CEO, Marjan, Hassan Marjan, resigns as the CEO of IBC. Yes, so I don't know what your views about that, because do you think the transition in that commission, and you see where we are in the election, the general and election
ni kama huyu ni kama ameamua like he will not ameamua like hata uzio uoga, because hakuna designer anaweza tu resign tu hivyo. It is raising a lot of concern in the mind of even the Kenyans, because there is no way amekuwa the chair niniwa IEBC and then all of a sudden ameamua let me
before even his term finished. Because here we see that the chairperson Elastus the com said there is some, they don't want to say what exactly the reason why he resigned, but there is, I don't know what I can say but they're saying about the smart tech. Those machines, those materials that we used during the elections.
And talking about that story, that is the story that I wanted us to dig deep now into Daily Nation. Queries on Tycoons State House visit. And talking about tycoons, we have said that tycoons, they are those great business people who have achieved through those real estate, big hotels and what have you. And now it is saying this. On January, there is this man called Chivayo. Talking more about Chivayo, acha tujue historia yake, more about him. Okay, on January 11, controversial he is a man from Zimbabwe. We claim Chivayo flew to Sagana State Lounge to meet President Ruto and his deputy president, who is Kithure Kindiki. It was the latest of many visits to Kenya's corridors of power by flamboyant business and notorious in his country from a previous money laundering conviction. Chivayo's dealings with Kenyan's top leadership has raised eyebrows. This is the story today, but updates 2 and 3 in the Daily Nation. About the background of this, this man by the name Chivayo, he was here in the year 2022.
Yes.
Ilikuwa ni mwaka wa election bado.
Yes.
Are we together? Na alipatikana pale hivyo airport akiwa with the papers za elections. Na alipoulizwa alisema anapeleka one of the private offices in Nairobi. Are we together? Let's see a background of this. In a previous interview published by the BBC, that is one of the media channels inajulikana, on June 22nd, the year 2025, the wealthy business describes himself as a hard-working hustler.
Yes.
Hustler with a Midas touch. Another report says for the years, Chivayo, as he claims himself, has loved to boast all about his richest Instagram, although the source of wealth is not seen. Are you together? Anasema tu yeye ni hustler. Atumeona like
you don't know where the wealth is coming from.
Yeah, anajiita tu hustler. Ni anyway, in
he is a Zimbabwean.
He's a man from Zimbabwe. We can see that in his 2011 Memia Cry Havoc British mercenary and co-plotter Simon Mann recalls his time with Wicknell in Zimbabwe's Chikuribi maximum prison. Remember that mercenaries ni wale mamuruki wa kulipwa, si ndio? Now this man from Zimbabwe, na what he does, ama biashara yake, he work with those easy gadgets za elections, si ndio? And we can see that he ameonekana bado na Samia Suluhu, ameonekana bado kwa election ya Uganda.
Yes, because it is said even here in the magazine that he was taken there in Tanzania by
by President Ruto.
Sure.
And it is an irony that we can see that President Ruto, because they have several meetings, they have seen, he has posted Chivayo amekuwa akipost picha zake wakiwa in a meeting with President, with President Ruto. I was saying it is an irony that President is a very busy man.
Sure.
And finding a meeting not once, not twice with this man. What is behind the curtains of this?
It seems there is a lot we are not knowing, and we hope everything will come to light.
Remember back in the year 2022, alipopatikana with the elections papers pale airport na alipopelekwa kotini. Ile kesi ilienda tu hivyo na ikatupiliwa mbali.
Yeah, and I remember it's the late Raila Odinga,
yes,
who had appealed that case.
Because there is no way, Brenda, unaweza kuwa wewe ni wa Zimbabwe, unaofa hizi vitu za elections, umekuja Kenya ukiwa na umepatikana na karatasi za uchaguzi, utatuelezea ni za nini, kwa nini? Lakini ile kesi ilienda tu hivyo na ikatupiliwa mbali. Tutaona venye kutaenda, lakini ni kinaya tuseme, si ndio? Dear viewers, remember to send us your comments pale for Facebook ni Kings TV, YouTube Kings Fraternity, TikTok Kings TV _13. Just a reminder, you are watching your favorite show. This is Morning Zoo with I, Moses Wanjiko.
And I, Brenda Kinoti.
We continue with our politics. Big wins Shan, UDA in Mount Kenya as Ruto hosts thousands of aspirants. This is ama vinye tumekuwa tukiona the registration of politicians for the 2027 contest by the ruling party has exposed its dwindling fortunes in the population region. So tunaipata pale for page 7. We have seen that President Ruto had a meeting with wale ambao wanawania viti na chama chake cha UDA.
Yeah, and we say even there are some who came out from DCP and went to his what
UDA,
kwa chama yake. Then there is even, what do we call it? There is these people that did not attend the meeting. Yes, and they are the UDA.
They are the UDA.
Yes,
but what it is, what one of the things that President Ruto cleared is that nomination zitafanywa kwa nini inaitwa nini ile hali ya hakuna kupendelea ama hakuna hongo yote itafanyika. Yani itakuwa harari.
Not in Kenya.
Yeah. Itakuwa harari tena zaidi. So he assured them, because ni wengi by the way, wale watu ambao wanataka kuwania vituo mbalimbali na chama cha UDA, they are many, and President Ruto is there because of you guys. We wish you the very best. Thank you. In another case here, it is students avoid arts and language in senior schools. Lesson no one wants. Are you together? Some public institutions have enrolled only 2 or 3 learners in language and creative arts subject at senior school, with the low enrollment raising doubt on the viability of the classes. Iko pale for page 10. Wanafunzi wamesema,
but they have said no language, they just want science.
They want science. They want innovation and innovation and innovation alone.
Yeah. And language, it's very hard to them.
By the way, what talking about language, only better nini language pale for high school?
Language.
May it be English or Swahili?
I got a C-.
C-, in which
in language.
Language Swahili.
English I got a C-, and then in Swahili I got D+.
Hoping that you are not nipanga or nipangi, sindio? Okay, let's continue.
I cannot kupanga because our year was that year of Matiang'i, so so you understand it.
I understand it by the way, and by that time haikuwa na mchezo na elimu na nini.
No.
Kama sasa hivi hatujui what is happening in the education sector, though So many counties and many sub-counties, they are, sijui kama ni ile hali ya tunaenda kwa mwaka wa uchaguzi, because many unasikia kama wadhani wa mshamba wake day school hawalipi school fees. Mtu kama Dende Nyoro, of course Dende Nyoro yeye amekuwa hivyo.
They have to do that so that they can be chosen another term. You know, in politics they come with those resolutions that they want to achieve before 5 years. But the first 2 years or 3 years, they just stay idle. Now these 2 years that are remaining, they must be serious to show you, yeah, we did great job. So you can choose us another time.
Anyway, but Kenyans right now, I think Kenyans, they have that kind of a mind that now we know what we want, we know what we are after. And talking about that, there is a story like what President Ruto is doing with the Nyota Fund. And it seems like he's mobilizing a lot of young, many of the young Gen Zs. The big question is, will the Gen Zs decide to go with President William Ruto coming election because of Nyota Fund and what he has been doing? Because millions of money has been offering to the young people. What is your view on this?
My views? Yes, you know, right now, if they want, if they hear the President Ruto is coming to the Nyota Fund, they go and they get the money. But after that, you hear it's just one term. So, on the road it's different. But when the president is there, support.
So you mean like the Gen Zs will not be other fresh one a pesa?
No. Hey, right now the Gen Z are so tough. And they are open-minded right now.
Sitaki kuongea sana lakini utanikumbuka. You remember this kind of a show that tumefanya. You mark this date.
Maybe it change.
You mark this date and I am sure that you remember me. Because I don't know what's up with the young people sana wakiona hela nivo. And of course, by the way, there is no way that hata mimi sitakuwa ati sina kakitu kwa mfuko.
And I'll go.
Hata mimi anyway.
But you, can you be bought with money?
No, it is hard for you to bought me with money. It is very hard.
That's how the situation in the ground is.
But pesa nitakula.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go to another story here on health. And it is saying planned chemical castration of sex pest starts the debate. A proposal by a task force for chemical castration of convicted sexual offenders has sparked intense debate with medics, lawyers, and human rights activists giving sharply differing views. The page 12. And talking about this, I remember there is a case in Nyandarua, Oljoro kiko Nyandarua, si ndio? In Nyandarua, ambapo kuna kasichana ambao kalienda hivyo kakaripiwa, and sorry because of that family, they just a young girl, katoto ka CBC kakaripiwa pale. And hiyo kesi by the way iko tu hewani, haifuatiliwi kamwe. And actually the girl she passed. You can imagine. Sijui kama ni venye watu wako idol sana ama ni nini. Si mtu hata akikuwa idol, majamaa wajaribu kupunguza vitu za kukula nini. Ziko na nguvu sana because
even in social media, so there is another grandmother who was raped. That is much late. Yeah.
Because even the case on Jororok happened last week, and okay, let's just say sorry for the family from Kings TV. We are sorry because of that. May the Lord give you a good heart and a good for you to accept. And the person who did so, I can just raise a concern. Ama serikali tafadhali hapa si place yenye tuna nyamazanga because hapana. Bado mazishi haijajulikana ni nini. Gava at least ifuatilie hii. Yeah, let's hope for the very best on that.
And don't you there, you have another story there?
Yes, there is another one. All today is all about politics. Tumekuwa tumeiongelelea hapa. Is about controversy. Last month Kalonzo Musyoka led the United Opposition's push to out Mr. Majana winning the 2027 election could be neither free nor fair under him. Do you think that the reason as to why jamaa ameamua tu ajiuzuru? And the former ADC boss Hussein Majana, because unaona alikuwa ni kama sijui sasa kama ni kuambiwa, because alishautiwa awani by Kalonzo Musyoka.
Yeah, there have been an issue between the opposition leader and the IEBC.
The IEBC.
No, they don't want to talk about why, but they say it's free. He just resigned. They don't want to talk about the reason. Yeah.
Anaonekana atapigwa ngumi ya tumbo, anaweza sema ni kwa nini. Ni kwa nini akaamua ku resign, because there is no unaweza kaa chini ama ulale tu hivyo and then you just decide let me resign.
Yeah.
Another story, I think this is a business, it is this is a deal. The state will receive an advanced payment of 40 billion shillings against future dividend from remaining 20% stake. This is about how the team gives nod to 204 billion Safaricom sales. In mambo tu pale bona Safaricom nini, we have this story that has been going on trending and what have you. Yeah, now tumeiguzia tena kwa kuiguzia, it is all about the grassroots the election coming 2027. The grassroots of this, and ile story ambayo nilikuwa nakuambia about the tickets the
IDA.
That is I'm talking about this ni yenye tumeuliza ama hii pesa ya Nyota Fund ni 5 billion and what have you inaenda kwa watoto wa Gen Z ama ni kila mtu anapata hii pesa, si ndio?
No,
ni Gen Z peke yao.
Yeah.
Mbona haija anyway it's very well. Hatujui kama wataenda nalo ama namna gani. Not aware.
Okay. As we end here at the Standard, they say they are celebrating the leader Daniel Arap Moi. I don't know.
Daniel Arap Moi, zake siongeangi sana.
Yeah, now it's 6 years since he died?
Yeah,
back in 2020. Is it 2020? Something like that, but it's the 6th anniversary.
6th anniversary.
Yes.
6th anniversary, it is 2020.
Sure.
Yeah,
February.
Is it February? Is it? I can say that our time is now telling us to move out from this studio and letting others guys to be here.
Sure.
Because of our viewers, is it? What do you have to say for your last word as we wind up?
Me, I could say thank you very much to our dear viewers for staying here and keeping it to Kings TV. I go by the name Brenda Kinoti. Until next time, have a good day.
Have a good day. I was your host, Moses Wanjiko. Till next time, guys, I love you all. Have a lovely time.
Sure.
Bye-bye.